Gumede. Now we can move on to the next one. The next one was a CPJ. Let's leave the CPJs for now. We'll get back to them. Another CPJ, another CPJ, another CPJ, and then only on the 18th do I find the next CRJ. And that was receive a check from Nkosi, a creditor, as a refund of an overpayment made to them in December. So we paid too much and now they're giving me money back. So let's just put it in. We receive a check, but I cannot put the check number in. If I receive money, I will issue a receipt. So although they give me the check number of the what that they gave me, that is not my source document. My source document will be the receipt that I give them. So it's not 687. I've got to use the next receipt number in the sequence. Now the previous one was 81, so my next receipt will be number 82. 82. And so be careful with that one. That is their document. That's their source document. It's not mine. I must continue. These numbers must always run in sequence. You'll have a sequence with CRT numbers and a sequence with receipt numbers. There won't be any number in here that's not in that sequence. So you cannot now have a 600 in there. So 82, and the date was the 18th. Who am I receiving it from? Nkosi Suppliers. Suppliers. What is the amount that they gave me? Where is it? 1,700. 1,700. Just check before I put it in bank. Is there nothing else on the 18th? No. So the total for the 18th is 1,700. Now I've got to decide what is it that I'm receiving. I'm receiving money from a creditor as a refund for overpayment. So what account would it be? Creditors control. I'm receiving from a creditor, so it's creditors control. Look for a column heading. No, there is none for creditors control, so I'll put it under sundries, 1,700, and the details would be the name of the account. Not a description, the name of the account, and the account name is creditors control. And that is it. It is still in in bank and to a column on the right. All of them are the same. Now I can do the next one for the CRJ. That was a CPJ. On the 22nd, there was a CRJ. And that was that credit card sales. And we said credit card equal cash sales. So we treat it as normal cash sales. So for the day, it means it would be a lot of different transactions. Again, we would record it on our till. So it is a CRT and the next number. That was 42. Now I'm at 43. So I keep my sequence 42, 43, 81, 82. Nothing else in the document. They must run in sequence. And the amount that I receive is the sales, the selling figure, 20,600. Okay, let's just put in the day. It happened the 22nd. Various different people, and I said it's the same as cash. So I still call it cash sales. And the amount, the selling value of 20,600. It is the only transaction for that day, for the 22nd, so I can also put it under bank. What is it? It was sales, so I'll put it under sales. If I put something in sales, there must be something in cost of sales. So if they don't give it to me, I must calculate it. But in this case, it's given 13733. 13733. And that is it. Now we can move on to the next CRJ. Next one was a CPJ, and then on the 28th there's another CRJ. On the 28th from IM Wise, he paid us 300 Rand towards his account that had previously been written off. Also keywords, previously written off. Okay, so let's first put in the day of the 28th, and it would be a receipt that we issue because we receive money. Next receipt, previous one was 82, now it's 83. And it happened on the 28th. Who am I receiving from? I am Wise. I am Wise. What is the amount that I receive? 300 Rand. Now I've got to be careful. There's more than one on the 28th. I'm receiving from this Wise, but I'm also receiving from Crazy Bank. Because there's two, I'm not going to put them in the bank column here. The bank column has to be the total for the day. So it must be the total that I received for the 28th, and it wasn't just 300, it was 300 plus whatever I received from the bank. So I'll leave bank open for now. What is it that I'm receiving? I'm receiving money from a debtor, but he was previously written off. Then I do not put it under debtor's control. I must put it under sundries. Remember, if we wrote it off, it means that debtor now owes us nothing. So we cannot put a 300 Rand receipt to a debtor's account, which means we then actually owe him that money back. So when you see the words previously written off, we put it under sundries, and the account name is Bad Debts Recovered. So any money that a debtor pays after it's been written off goes to an account called Bad Debts Recovered, which is an income account. The next one, still on the 28th, we receive from Crazy Bank. So it's still the 28th. We receive from Crazy Bank. If we've got a name, we will issue a receipt. So it is 84. If I repeat the date, I don't have to put it in. I leave it open. If it's open like that, it means it's still the 28th. And who am I receiving from? Crazy Bank. What is the amount that I received from the bank? 6,700. 6,700. Okay, now I've got all the receipts for the 28th. It was only those two, so I can get a total for the bank. So the bank would be the total for all the receipts of the 28th, which was the 300 plus the 6,700, and that gives me 7,000. I would also draw a line underneath there to indicate that it's the total for the day. I'm not going to do it now though. That 6,700 was for a loan that we received, so must go under sundries, and the account name would be Loan Crazy Bank. So it is for a loan, but if I put in loan, I must put in the name of the bank next to it. So it's Loan Crazy Bank, not just loan. I must indicate the bank name as well. Okay, that is then the 30th. They were all CPJs. So it looks like we've got all the CRJs in now. Just important. Now we would normally add the columns and cast it off. But before you waste time in doing that, go and look at the question. And there at the top was a note: do not cast off the journals. So always look for that, especially if they do not give you the lines, the double lines in which you must put in the totals. It normally means they don't want the totals. But if we had to, we would simply add up the bank column, all these amounts, put the total down there. The sales column, put the total down there. The cost of sales, total. that 1,600, 800, and then all the sundries. We do not add the analysis of receipts, only from bank to the right, all the columns. If they require you to get totals, make sure you put totals in. They are each a mark. And even if you've got some items wrong up here, as long as you've got a total for the rest, you still get the mark. But if you've got nothing there, you won't get the mark. But in this case, we did not have to add them. Okay, so in the next one, we're going to look at the CPJ.